Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Lumley's World of Weather. You clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for May 11th to the 23rd. From May 11th to the 15th, an upper low is forecast to linger across the Great Basin. We'll take a look at that. We have an upper low that will be across the Great Basin here. You can see it. Let me see if I can get a picture. You can see right about here, it'll be across the Great Basin. And this will persist into early next week with the zone of flow across the east central states. The upper low north of Hudson Bay, gotta go back to this map, will result in below normal heights across Greenland and eastern Canada. Above normal heights across are forecast across the mid-latitudes across much of the nation. Okay, concerning the upper low in the Great Basin, this will result in showers and storms for the central Rockies to the northeast into early next week, and we'll go forward in time. This is the GFS. So you can see we have some showers here. That's the GFS. This is European. So you can see there's like a stretch here for the precipitation across much of the region. A southern flow into the plains will support moisture, will transport moisture to the north and interact with a frontal boundary, with models indicating potential for multiple rounds of convection late in the week and into early next weekend. Heavy rain and storms are also forecast for Florida late in the week and into early next week. And you can see that here, right here. You can see it here, that's the GFS. Here's the European. And you can see it really starts to get going here. This is centered on Monday, early next week. Also across this region here. Above normal temperatures are forecast for the southern U.S. with anomalies of 10 to 15 degrees above normal, and these anomalies will then later spread to the southeast and mid-Atlantic week by next week. Below normal temperatures are forecast across the northern border, and this is what typically happens with a zone of flow. The cooler air is to the north, warmer air is to the south. Now look at the period for May 14th to the 18th. Here we are at the 14th. We have an upper low here. We have below normal heights across this region here. And again, zone of flow with above normal heights across much of the nation. This is a low amplitude flow. And we go to the 18th. We don't see much change. A little tendency for a trough here in the west. And then we look at the rest of the models. They're in good agreement. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation with anomalies of 2 to 8 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for near to below normal precipitation for the western states and plains. And the probability of occurrence is 45 to 55%. And we have above normal precipitation forecast for this region here. And the probability of occurrence is 45%. May 19th to the 23rd. See very little change in overall circulation. This is the 19th. And we still have below normal heights here, above normal heights across the mid-latitudes, center of the mid-Atlantic region. Little tendency still for a trough here in the west. Might be a weak trough. And then we go to the end of the period. This would be the 23rd. So you can see a little bit of tendency of a trough here, above normal heights. And then we look at the rest of the models. They're showing generally the same overall conditions. And here's the European weeklies. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperatures for much of the nation again, with the numbers of 4 degrees above normal for precipitation. Column 4, near to below normal precipitation for the western states. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 45%. And also for northern New England. And we have below normal precipitation, above normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 45%. So that's the long range weather forecast discussion from May 11th to 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.